Yeah, 2. Oh baby, I'm excited to see what happens. And then I need to get back to YouTube uploading because I know at least one person wanted to watch this. Anything? I kind of looked through this at the end last time. Yeah, look through these a bit. I also was kind of looking up how to get the ones I missed. And most of them are like either or options. Like this one I had to either go to... Is it that one? Where's the Headless Horseman? Here. So I could either get the Headless Horseman or something else. And then this one I could either get burning the tree or not burning the tree. And then there was one for either doing one thing or another at certain spots, like torturing the Tweedle or not torturing the Tweedle. And what is this? Bigby's Mercy. Yeah. In the days leading up to the Exodus, the Big Bad Wolf hunted armies of men and goblins in the Black Forest. These invading forces had driven off the great beast's preferred quarry, and their own flesh was rotten with corruption. Hardly a suitable replacement. He made it his game to destroy their camps, devour their night watchmen, and disrupt their supply trains while sparing their prisoners. One day he broke their ranks and discovered a particular woman they held captive. Her skin was white as snow, but her hair was dark as the night sky. He approached her, and she, knowing no sword could match the giant wolf's power, bravely placed her shackles in the beast's mouth. He freed her, but years would pass before the two met again in the Mundy world. So yeah, it's Bigby's Mercy or Bigby's something, if I choose to be violent there. So anyway, let's get started. We got 2 chapters to get through, and we're going to be playing late because we got started late. Chapter 4, In Sheep's Clothing. Yes. Hype.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I
To be
can't
fair,
finish
his
the mirror.
family's only
It's
2.
missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to me?
I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
And that's not even my final form.
But, you know.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is going to be a beautiful relationship we have with you guys.
Yes.
Really. I mean it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the queen.
Alright, so let's get started and see what's gonna happen. Uh-oh, no microphone?
See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The
Yikes.
silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though.
Hmm?
He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled.
Yeah, I don't need those.
If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep bleeding this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious. But there's little I can do for the pain. Just stay still and let me finish.
My arm.
Yes, very ugly, but not life-threatening. I can't say the same for these bullets peppered throughout your vital organs.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
This is not gonna feel great. It's a good thing I'm so popular. Did I mess up? I did mess up. Try that again. I didn't expect another button after the cue was done. Got those wolf eyes for a second there.
Not bad. That'll do, I suppose. He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
You know, I can't hear you.
Quiet. Just relax.
Hey, bud. It's going okay.
Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I
Wolf
should
Among
stay,
Us is what
at
it's
least
called.
until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands. And I need the space to work, so if you wouldn't mind.
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Love you. Sleep good, okay?
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's
Come talk to
finished
me
when it's
after
finished.
you put
Because
him
I
to
once
sleep.
watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10
Stop
minutes
right now.
flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
With what? Your hooves?
Hey, listen,
Please,
lady.
keep it down back there. Thank you.
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
The silver
Which
shouldn't
one?
affect him. It doesn't, right?
He'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch, and make sure he doesn't get into further altercations.
I'll try.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Oh, Colin.
So, how do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I seen him take worse.
Not much worse.
Don't worry about me, all right? I'll be fine.
See? Strong as an oak, this guy.
I'm glad you're not dead.
That's what I told her. That's adorable.
You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were... I don't know. It was just awful.
And pretty hard to kill.
True.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin,
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
we'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over? Or is Crane still the thing?
Snow's the boss. She'll know what's best for the community.
Thanks. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder. It was a split-second decision, and I don't care how it looked. I'd make it again and twice on Sunday.
Yeah, thanks, Snow, for all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the
mean,
Crooked
yeah.
Man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
We're all mad about it, Colin. But it's not like we had a strong choice in the matter.
Of course I'm pissed, but what's done is done.
Okay.
All I care about right now is... just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles.
My question is, what
It
is
can't
he?
just
Who
be
is he?
about
I've never even
Crane,
heard of
right?
him.
Getting
And there's
him
like
out
a
of
new
town?
game about the Crooked
Is
Man
this
that
all
people are
about
playing?
the murders?
I don't know
Crane
anything.
can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily? How long has this stuff been going on?
This is about those girls, and it'll always be about those girls. Nothing will change that.
We'll see. The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines. You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
A little restraint and thought behind things will never hurt anyone, Colin.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean? What is this right way?
We haven't been doing a good job. You and I. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book. Straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
Can't say I like that plan.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters. To fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice, then that would mean I'd lost all faith in our ability to help this town. Just let that side of you be done, okay? Be done and buried, and we can all move on.
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees? I only ever do what's
I was getting
necessary.
shot with two
Really?
shotguns.
Do you believe him?
Yeah, I do.
Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club. But this is the wrong fucking time to put shackles on him.
Hold on, who says I'm sloppy? I always do what I do for a reason.
And it's all turned out how you planned.
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the farm.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town. It keeps everybody out of trouble.
And what if a Mundy does see me, huh? I'm a pig, not a mouse with a hat and a cane. They know what a pig is. It's not the end of the world.
Look, everyone just calm down, all right?
I'm perfectly calm.
I'm not. Tell me right now, what's it gonna be, Bigby?
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now?
Wolf's residence.
Narissa.
Narissa?
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. What do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised. Something about your prickly demeanor attracts him like a moth to a flame.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
She's under the
Maybe
Crooked
she
Man's
does.
spells,
I should get back to the
though.
business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Narissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I always send you to the farm.
She seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here, right? After everything we fucking been through, you don't have the nerve to give me a straight answer.
Sorry, Colin. You always get sent back. That's the way of the world. I love that the glass is drawn just like it's drawn in the comics. Even though they could have done it like tempered glass. Jam time.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hello, Miss
Hi,
Mermaid.
Narissa.
Morning.
Have a seat.
Crooked pictures on the wall.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be, you know, around if I came by.
Let's just say I've been better.
Huff and Puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time
But I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the Pudding and Pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the Open Arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the Crooked Man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone.
Yeah, 2 of them.
And I don't know what to do. Is this making any sense?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I can...
I want to give them as much time to talk as I can.
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter. And I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you? Look around you.
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
But your lips are sealed.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I
It's
thought I
fine.
knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
How can I? It's a tool to keep you stuck in that life. Subservient. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it? Can't we just take the ribbon off?
No! These lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back! You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah, if I just snatched it, she might have died or something.
Please, don't.
Okay. Oh. I wonder if she would lose her voice again. And now she's
Okay.
super scared of that.
I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off... I don't know how, but I'm going to fix this.
Solve
If you
it.
can just point me in the right direction. I swear, I will fix this.
If anyone finds out I came here...
You're fine.
It's probably snow.
Cool.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of... trouble. I shouldn't be talking to you. Please.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Like a doctor. Everything's confidential with me.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go. That was abrupt.
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her? Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night, and they're scared about what's been going on?
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure they called for a reason.
She doesn't
Suppose I
need
better
to
go check
know
it
about
out.
Beauty Sloan.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back. She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
Okay. See you later. I'm carrying too much of our future
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
into these interactions.
Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was.
Guess I could have listened a bit longer.
What do you want? Well, you're just going around knocking on doors? Stirring the pot?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Because I'm the sheriff and you
Listen,
need help.
I've had a shitty
You
night,
think you're the only one?
and I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I?
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this.
Maybe
I've had
if
to
you
hear
weren't
about
such
it all night long
whiny,
from her.
we wouldn't have this issue.
Who is it?
Future.
Who's there? Beast? Who's at the door?
Figures. It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby.
Wow, they have a fancy
excuse
place.
us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
Do I get to snoop? Alright.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
I can already tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast?
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back. And then you run and call him again?
Well, I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets for you.
It was one little thing.
Hmm.
Do you
Talk
want
about
to keep
living in the
fighting about
past.
that, or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called. We'll finish this later, but we need to talk to Bigby.
Fine. If you want to talk, we'll talk.
I waited here the whole time.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh? Did you come to give us decorating tips?
I thought you were having money problems, but it doesn't look like you're suffering to me. Is this something about that loan you took out? From the Crooked Man?
I didn't know what else to do, so...
We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just...
Okay, I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Yeah. What? All right. Let's see if that worked.
Just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do.
I'd like to help you, but I can't do anything if you don't tell me what's going on.
Bickering Bickersons.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get it? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
We're just looking for a little peace of mind in this.
You think you're the only ones in danger?
Look, man.
If you have info on that crooked bastard, I need to
Let
hear
me
it.
get him, and you don't have to
Otherwise,
worry
I've got
about him
better
anymore.
things to do.
No, please don't.
Then tell me what the fuck is going on. You're in so much debt? Look around you. This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay?
Yeah, sell some of your
just
stuff.
Give that
We
up.
never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Hi there, you've reached Beauty. And Beast. And we're out doing something fabulous.
let me just,
A day at the beach?
Skiing the slopes.
Hey,
And we can't
we're not
come to
done
the
yet.
phone right now,
I should-
so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible. Beep!
My
That
God.
fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this. Because next time, I'm making a house call.
Who is that?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
Is that the Crooked Man or just another henchman?
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
You could have told me.
You had enough on your plate.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah,
What?
that slimy prick. I didn't realize he
Okay.
was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the Woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Sometimes, fables just don't have anywhere else to go.
What the hell are you doing hanging out at a place like the Lucky Pawn anyway?
Sometimes fables sell things they brought from the homelands. Things you can't find anywhere else.
Magic.
You do know there's a difference between pawning something and selling it, don't you?
I know that.
You're buying a piece of someone else's misery. With money you don't have.
Well, that's over now. Maybe if you go there, you can all
Oh,
sorts
she
some
was
things
buying
out.
things.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above?
Ooh.
It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker.
Of course.
Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us. We didn't think it would get like this.
We're decent people, Bigby.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there?
Delivering
How does this fit into
drugs,
the Crooked Man's
heads.
operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up. And it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was. It's up to me to take care of her.
So you do their dirty work and look the other way.
Work is work. All I do is deliver stuff. I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
Well, that's real nice and all,
We
but you
shouldn't
could
have
also
to
get
live
like a
like
Mundy
this.
job.
Scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going?
That's a good
If this all
question.
goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
The butcher or the pawn?
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher
Probably
shop.
more tangible evidence
You know, baby,
there.
once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Yeah, but it's easier to hide or say that loans don't exist. Loan
I
sharking.
don't know what you're planning to do
But if
when
there's
you find
actual
the Crooked Man.
stuff
But
being delivered.
Is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
I don't go around fixing debts. Lucky for you, what I am gonna do might just fix it anyway.
Just keep us in mind, please.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Look, if I get my hands on the Crooked Man, he's dead. And that's just the way it's gonna be. I'm trying to make him mad too early. There'll be time for that.
Not very appetizing. Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this?
Yeah, they're not really looking to sell, I don't think.
Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. Right.
None.
I don't see these cuts anywhere in here.
That's empty too. Yeah, this is just a front. They're doing a horrible job of keeping a business so nobody comes around.
wolf? Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special.
You're looking
New York
nervous,
strip.
sir.
Oh, I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin, ribs, roast, tongue. Got some tongue here.
I know Bloody Mary hangs around here. I want to talk to her.
I don't know what you mean. What you see is what you get. Just meat. You don't find anything else. We do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service.
Oh,
I'd like to help you.
I see.
Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
If there's nothing
I
here.
guess not.
Yeah. Good.
Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Bet that's what Beast was talking about. That logo looks familiar. I've seen this before at Antique Greenleaf's.
Yep, in the closet. I'm not just hanging around. You must be crazy. Yep.
Shit.
Great.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
Hate this.
Just wait out front. I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here. Look, can you come back tomorrow, maybe? I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes.
I'm about to get jump scared. Keep nice and quiet so he's not sure quite where I am. Oh no, an empty hook.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me.
Ooh, we're getting closer.
He's gonna get me killed. Things I do. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Kill you?
If you don't talk, I might have to do just that. Is that what you want, Johan?
No, please. You don't have to do that.
I don't.
Either way, they said to me, Johan, you can keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy, even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze. But it's a hard one to live with.
Why are you trying to sneak out the back, Johan? What are you afraid of?
That whole crew.
Crew?
Fuck. The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me. Took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know. I'm not allowed to know.
You lied to me in the front. Why the fuck should I believe you now?
Because it's the truth. I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. But there would be the day. Bigby Wolf would walk through my door, and I'd catch hell for their shit. Shh.
Well. Probably not what I should be doing with my newly repaired body. What's all this then? The run light is on.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
I get why you flipped that switch, but you had a choice. You could have told me. If you hadn't warned them, I might be dealing with your problem right now.
Dew of the sea.
Told you. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me?
How was I supposed to know? You didn't tell me.
It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help. I needed your help.
You're not off the fucking hook yet, Butcher. If I find something, if I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying...
He is lying. He's been lying.
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
Ooh, I get to investigate the chemistry lab.
Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Yeah, but who? Who?
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here.
Makes sense, don't it?
Huh. Looks like math or something.
How do they reach up there? Ooh, second board. Oh.
Shit. Is everybody on here? You know anything about this?
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things.
Faith, Kay, Lily.
Don't you see what's going on here?
Kay.
All these fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs.
Rose Red.
The raw materials. And the slave labor to process them. And with all this gear, looks like they could make just about any kind of magic. A lot of it. And it's pretty clear why.
Oh yeah? Why?
Doing it like this. It's
Mr.
bound to be
Sunflower?
cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's enslaving fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the Crooked Man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your
He's
boss?
not my boss anymore.
Snow.
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the Crooked Man that way. And leave me alone.
Mirror's
Yeah,
out of commission
with
right
stuff
now.
like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office. Can't you just vaporize anyone who gives you trouble? Do it right from your living room. Smoking cigarettes with your feet up.
Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. He probably still has the shard with him.
Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the Crooked Man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for,
I wasn't
Bigby.
done investigating,
What
though.
about me? Huh? Do you really think this is gonna be all right? Of all this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon, his symbol. What kind of a guy uses a torture device as his icon? The kind of guy who isn't going to be
Ramsay
understanding
Snow.
about Bigby Wolf showing himself in. So tell me this. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm going to have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end. There's no way to get out of this.
You won't have to worry, Johan. I'm gonna take him down.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
It's not for you. It's for everyone else that's been tortured by this asshole.
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you,
I'm,
you're the guy who
just
makes
gonna-
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order.
you know.
And that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal.
Let me see something real quick. Did I miss some things? Oh, God. Did I ever? Yikes. Well, maybe they fill in later. I don't know.
You push me one more time, and I will have one hell of a mess on my hands. And I really don't feel like mopping out this room today. So
That
So
voice
get
sounds
the
familiar.
fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit. I'm gonna rip your fucking lungs out.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park just so I can prove to you that your axe isn't here. And you think I'm gonna take another inch of abuse? Are you out of your fucking mind?
This voice,
Hey, back off and settle down.
Oh, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. You know what? I'm just gonna hand... Ah! You fucking motherfuckers! Oh, motherfucker! Oh.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Yep.
Protecting your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Yep. Again. So. Oh, it hurts to punch that. He's about to get messed up by the axe. These antlers off of me, sir. Ooh, baby. Ow. Here comes the axe. What are you doing up there?
Hey, assholes. I found her.
Smashed him with an anvil. Well, that was thrilling.
Magic Mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing.
Nothing.
That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends. And no clue about who was really running this town.
Yeah,
Nothing.
well.
I still have you, don't I?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump. Fucking bitch.
Why just tell me this? Are you trying to rush me out of here?
I'm trying to make a point, dog. You can have all the information you fucking want. It's not gonna help you when the time comes. And that time, it's a-coming.
Well, maybe.
Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything? Crane's coat.
Not much in here, though.
No time for traveler's checks, huh?
I'll take
You
that.
won't be needing this anymore.
That's city funds anyway.
That sick piece of...
Oh, here he is again with his dang picture.
The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Take the pistol. Thought that was Mary's coat.
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's 'cause the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you. Oh!
Just shut the fuck up, will ya?
I need to be trash talked by a
Smoke?
gross demon that I just beat the hell out of. probably still shouldn't be enemies after hundreds of years.
30 grand. You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
Got that rubberized grip and the crowbar in. It's pretty funny. It's like my hammer.
Jersey was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it.
Just has the
Is that
enchanted.
the plan?
Yep.
Yeah, you're damn right it is.
All right.
The
go do
enchanted
it.
axe head. Which is the important part, I suppose.
Hey, Woody,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do now?
We all got our roles to play, Wolf. I'll see ya.
Alright. Father figure. Dad bod man. The business office.
I don't
eh?
care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Doesn't look big enough to fill in
Seems
the
your dog
missing
wants
spot.
a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were
Lots.
going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
Once the mirror's fixed, we can use it to find that crooked bastard. Or at least wherever he hangs his hat. That's how Crane kept tabs on him. And everybody else. I'd say he was abusing the privilege.
Just like he abuses
Probably
everything.
spying on all of us.
Just Crane's
He was
scum.
probably spying on me.
Anyway,
No, it's fine. You did excellent work, Bigby.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Sure.
Don't go far, Sheriff.
Shut
I'd
up.
like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable.
why don't you go fuck off until I'm good and ready?
Nobody
I
likes
don't
you,
understand.
Bluebeard. Get out of my
This police
face.
just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. Helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme.
Mary has a
Found
history
it in
of
Crane's
mirrors.
coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
We've got enough problems.
You're
It
welcome,
could be a
Buffkin.
while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer,
Cool Agent
and
47 looking guy over here.
they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
You need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see.
Toad, you're supposed to be a
come here.
slumlord. Why aren't you collecting rent from your tenants?
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you, and you can't deny that.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too?
Yes.
Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown. For a friend, the rules will bend. That's a slippery slope, that is.
Colin stays out of sight, for Mondays at least. Can you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash? Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know it's not right, burdening the weakest of us like this. This world isn't kind to those of us who can't pass for human.
It's
Look,
not right,
you were
but
unglamoured 3 days ago, and you're still unglamoured now. I can't ignore that. But
it's not a whole lot I
go
can
to
do
the
about
farm, things cool down here a bit. Maybe you can come back at some point.
I'd be surprised if anyone had.
Best I can do.
What a crock of shite. The government buy the fables for the fables, my arse.
it. I like Toad. Sorry, guy.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
Yet.
He's not.
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone. Well, did you or didn't you? Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily.
I am also
You've seen his
anti-farm,
world.
but it
Do
also
you have
understand
any
why it
idea
exists.
why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a person do that? What could those girls have done?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
I'm not gonna get to look at the
I
tarot
have
cards
been
again.
Better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Are you really sure you want to see him?
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
She does know.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
I knew that already.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
No promises.
We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I can't make that promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows.
And I know a bit about the wind.
I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair. Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready.
Ready as
I got
I'm
no
gonna
other
be.
Choice.
Yeah, I don't have time to be waiting. Yeah, his door could move again, but Beauty and Beast could be dead. Who knows who else? The Gothic Bridge, huh? Oh no, it's still there.
That's it, all right.
In we go. What? I was not expecting that. Okay. Shoot.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny to him. You'd think I'd have outgrown that centuries ago. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. But I get it. You're not here on a social call.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not
Why is
sure.
his leg so
I've only ever
squeaky,
come in
though?
through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street. But you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble. Will you just follow me?
All right, let's get this over with. Come on.
That's all I want, Sheriff.
Like, he sounds like a suit of armor or a robot. That thing should be silent. Like, I've seen Stone
Thanks
Cold
for
wrestle.
understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
Tim, how can you be working here? You know who this guy is, don't you?
He's not as bad as you think.
Wrong.
He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got.
False.
Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy.
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Hold on.
It's not gonna be a war, it's gonna be a slaughter. Hopefully.
Some kind of a fucking joke to you. What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me. Oh, yeah? Mate, I ain't scared of you.
Tell me who the fuck is
Look,
back
I
there.
got a problem.
I
needn't
don't
worry.
exactly know. I just mind the door.
And like
The
Crane
boss is
before
there.
him, I'm sure he will
that
prove
much.
himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed, skinned, and made into a rug for me to wipe me shoes on. He's right. He was fine when Crane was smoothing things over, but this guy off his sleeve
That's the
is a
Jersey
whole
Devil
other
and a
barrel of
Tweedle.
crap that I don't want to deal with.
So that's it then. Let's slip the dogs of war. None of you can see fit to stare him down. The best outcome you can picture is having him dead. I like to think a little bigger than that. You're not
Xbox button
frightened,
colors.
are you?
Yeah, it's easy for you to say. He didn't pull the claws out on
We will
you.
tame the whelp, and like Crane, he will eventually be of more use to us alive.
Well, I don't know.
Wrong.
It's not for you to like.
Excuse me, but I have a job to do.
That's fine. Okay, so I can listen all the way through and then
Sheriff
something
Wolf,
happens.
sir.
Oh, and Georgie and her. Don't you come after me, you Jersey
you,
Devil.
Tim.
I will F you up again.
I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well.
Ooh.
You can go now.
Who are you?
Thank you, sir.
You don't look like anyone I know of.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Disrespect. Is that it? That echo sounds like that's it. Yeah. Hour and a half on that one. Alright.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming.
He sure is.
And they would wait. Hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Wow. Super low on that one. Did not try to remove the ribbon. Oh, those people killed her. Yikes. Which crooked operative did you operation to the cut above? Okay, so I'm in the majority there. Did you send Toad to the farm? Well, he's got to go. You don't follow the rules, you got to go. Sorry. How did you respond to the crooked man? Smoke him up. Smoke him if you got him. That's probably the majority, I would imagine, because there's 4 options. Very cool. One more chapter to go. This was a lot more fun when there were people here. It's okay. So, the Crooked Man has like a castle in some extra planar dimension that the door goes from place to place. I'm sure they assign people where to come in if they need to. He's got at least 2 operations in town dealing with stolen magic items, killed people's stuff, and laundering and selling drugs, aka magic. Got a lot of people under their thumbs. But yeah, the business office really has been kind of slacking and not helping people in ways that they need. But like, if you need money, you need to go get a job. Like, you either need to go get a Fable job or a Mundy job. Like, a lot of these people could do Mundy jobs so well, and they could just hide just enough. And if the heat get high, just disappear, you know, whatever. But, like, imagine Beast doing, like, construction or weightlifting or something like that. Like, he could be world famous. He could have so many sponsorships. Or Beauty. Beauty, like, come on. What kind of a model could Beauty be? Actress. Hell, just like a real estate agent. How'd this go? Not well, huh? Did I fill it in some? Missed 2. The Jersey Devil. Not all of the Fables who came to this world landed in Fabletown. There are those who scattered across the farthest corners of the earth, and there are those who simply prefer the Garden State to the Empire State. Such is the Jersey Devil. Reports of its appearance have varied, though most accounts make mention of leathery wings. But an encounter with certain acts of legend some years ago has temporarily rendered that feature absent. The Woodsman's Axe, ensorcelled by druids. Once just a simple tool for felling trees, the axe became much more when it was ensorcelled by druids and marked by with their runes. But it truly became an object of legend when the woodsman used it to slice the big bad wolf from nape to neck in protection of Little Red Riding Hood. It may carry old world charm, but its simplicity of design and quality workmanship make it an effective tool, or weapon, even today. Interesting. What is this? The farm? The Crooked Lair. Occupying a desanctified church, this is just one of many locations the Crooked Man's operation uses to run the Fabletown underworld. Its lounge atmosphere makes for a comfortable meeting place unless you are an unwelcome guest. It is completely boarded up to the outside world, and the only way in is through one of the many portals marked by a door with the Crooked Man's Catherine wheel icon, scattered throughout the city and elsewhere. The Crooked Man, Crime Lord. The Crooked Man has slowly built himself into one of the most powerful figures of Fabletown. His operation started with a crooked sixpence and a crooked house. Oh. 2 things he cared about more than his wife or children, whom he killed rather than let them stand in his way. What? In his rise, the Crooked Man has ensnared many fables in his criminal web, providing them with what they need, but always at a high cost. He is cunning, persuasive, and ruthless. Okay, we're going to lose the music for just a minute. How are we going here? All right, no stream failures today, which is good. These people. Okay, let's look up the Crooked Man's rhyme real quick, fast. So he's not originally a horror figure, apparently. There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house. Okay. So he had found crooked sixpence, and he bought a crooked house, and had a crooked cat, and apparently killed his wife and child. Sure. I mean, why not? Alright. Let's go. Chapter 5, baby. Cry Wolf. Let's see what we're gonna see.
Your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
No.
Not if I can avoid it.
And then she died.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
Of course he cares.
That's why you can't tell
Why would
me
he do the
anything.
job if he didn't care?
It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No, we're not.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? After everything we fucking been through, you don't have the nerve to give me a straight
Colin.
answer.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
I thought
Bigby,
that they
wait.
proved
When
the
you get
silver
the
thing
Crooked
wasn't
Man,
a thing
Make sure
at
you
some
bring
point
him
in the
back
comics.
alive. He has to stand trial.
Maybe
Why
I'm
don't you
wrong.
have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Ooh, right into it this time. No preamble. Just a little quick recap, and then we're off to the races. Here we go. Episode 5, Cry Wolf.
You've come a long way.
There he is with his crooked cat and his crooked mouse and his crooked house.
You must be tired.
Interesting. I gotta be ready to act at any moment.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin. Well, Gramercy me, take a seat at the very least.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores. You know, Fabletown's been very
What happened to his eye is what I
want
want to know.
Never said a bad word. And that relationship's worked till these ends.
That was Crane who let you do whatever you wanted. I'm not Crane.
No, you're not. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps. Hmm?
I know you did it.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I wish you had me dead to rights. I really do, for your own sake. But no, I didn't kill anyone. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? I hope you don't still think I did it. I have my bad habits, but manslaughter isn't one of them.
It was Mary.
No, Sheriff. I'm afraid you're mistaken. I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Really? Why?
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie?
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
How does he have such control over these people? Like, I don't understand.
I killed them, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why?
Georgie.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
They're not
So
going to
what do
stand
you
up for
say,
you.
Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions. not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender.
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you!
I'm running out of patience, Crooked Man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Hi.
Did I miss anything
I
good?
was hoping you'd show up.
Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh. No.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Yeah. Take that, Tweedle. Can't say I regret that. Oh no, you don't.
This way.
Out of my way, sir. Where to now?
Come on.
Things are getting hype.
I know. Yikes. Well, I'm causing a bit of a scene in the Mundy world.
What was that?
Could have landed on that other one. That's where I should have landed.
Take him off!
I can't.
Dang it. I landed on the wrong dang car. Ouch.
done it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
I wouldn't.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
Come on.
Fuck it.
Piled a lot of quick time events into this final section here. Alright, we can chill for a second here. That was stressful. Yeah, not a whole lot of examining to do there, really. And how did they both just so happen to have cars right outside of that window?
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, George? Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Ah!
Dang, I wish I'd have seen that limousine sooner.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want.
Yeah.
But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Sure.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Don't give me that bullshit. You're responsible.
Like hell I am. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
That's what mob bosses
Both
do.
of you can go rot in hell.
Always.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just trying
I
to...
know what you were trying to do.
That's not my problem.
Oh, I get it. When a pretty little girl shows up at your door wanting help, you've got all the time in the world. But when I've got something to say, it's not your problem. Well, fuck you.
Well, it depends on if that pretty little girl murdered someone or not.
Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks.
You joined the
You
mafia.
had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them,
You'd be dead. I get it.
what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie?
Oh.
We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Try to take the ribbon off it.
So you've been helping this asshole?
I knew
I
Narissa
thought
would
you
have died.
cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place,
Nice mermaid.
it was just a stupid idea.
light.
A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Narissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit! Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Yikes.
Oh!
Wow. That's why the wound was so weird.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
His insides are joining his outsides.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him.
Oh yeah, I
really
plan on
fuck
it.
him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it. Make a promise to a dying man.
Don't worry about the Crooked Man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer.
That's not who I am.
I'm not a
Prove
torturer.
it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
All right, Georgie.
Dang. Hardcore. That's the way we did it? Why didn't we just give his little neck a little break? Wow. Well, that was sure something. Rude hard put up with. Morgana, though. Pooh! Morgana, though. Here we are. Where are you going?
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Ooh, it got loud. Good, it's still warm. I ain't letting no mafia boss roam free.
Of course.
Give it a little bit of a bend. You gotta slow close that door or it's gonna make a ton of noise.
So this is where they've been sending these.
One of the places. You'd think Beast would have mentioned it. Great. Oh, a foundry. An active foundry. Well, if this ain't a Batman fighting arena, I don't know what is. Hi, Bloody Mary.
The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Who do we have pictures of? Me and Snow. Just me. Blood all over me. Oh, pawn shop. Is that Faith? Who are these two? That's Faith, I think. So who are they? Faith, give me a little smooch on the cheek. Lily. I don't. Or no, not Lily. Holly. I don't know what Lily looked like as a human. Faith again. Faith and Nerissa.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
Ah, it's his torture wheel symbol. Give me that sledgehammer, please. What do we have here? What's that? Plate? The Silver Bullet Workshop, huh?
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you've made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
I will.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
How's she shoop away with no mirrors? She shoops and she zoops and she teleports all around. Quite the supernatural ninja she is. Ow. That was sudden. I mean, I'm hitting the buttons.
Where are you?
You see the prompts happening on the screen.
Come out and face me!
Yikes. Okay. Okay, so I have to do something. Do nothing. Ow. Did I die? Nope. Not yet. Don't like that sound. Close your eyes, get the scent. Oh, I hit her. This does not seem to be going well. Can we go into the true wolf? Yes. Yes! at all. Got the huff and puff. I huff and I puff. I blow you all away. This is my final form. We're not even running the troll means. They look freaking weird in them. No. You don't. Still injured. But not dead. And now we're looking for real revenge. Hey there, bud. I'm on my way. Zero days since last incident. True.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
Why?
You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
Why? Why do you want a trial? No
Look,
promises
there's
yet.
no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny. Coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another
Yeah, but
word
not
until
being
I'm
a
brought
killer,
before the community.
but hiring killers. You're still a killer.
And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it.
And I know who he
Georgie.
worked for. Irrelevant.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation.
I know
to
how the
bring me in.
mafia works,
But you
dude.
can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work.
Well, I clicked it. Okay. I mean, I clicked the thing. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
Hello. Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
I have to do all this again.
One good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may
Still not
be
touching.
the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one.
And then we're gonna say
bolt will
nothing,
meet its
say
mark,
nothing, say nothing,
and
say
you'll find yourself
nothing.
rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't
Are we
she?
gonna try and get the
that's
gun
what I
again?
want.
And actually click on it
You plan to do
earlier?
what she says, don't you?
Or are we gonna say we'll bring him in? That's what Snow wants.
You will bring me back alive.
Probably what's right.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in
But
front
like,
of the community.
the
And I'm
mafioso
sure Miss
always
White would
gets
agree
off.
that I should be
He
given a
pays off the
fair
judge. He
trial.
pays off the
Can we
jury.
at least
There's
agree
no
on that?
hard evidence
I will
against
have a
him.
trial. Are we clear?
They always get away. Every
Look,
time.
there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
He is very
I'm
crooked.
no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
Irrelevant.
I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a
Oh,
chance
what do I do?
to
What do I
explain my
do?
side of the story. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable
I already
town.
have my answers.
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean.
This is about justice.
Gotta make the
I'm
same
the
choice.
sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Yep. You were throwing him under the bus
My
anyway,
point
so...
being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
Not yet.
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping... What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal?
I thought about
Killing
it.
me here would achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think? You show up with nothing but a corpse. No answers, no proof. You'll never know the truth, and she'll barely stand to look at you. Is it worth it?
I really want to kill him.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
I believe you're gonna take a trip down the witching well, sir.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yep.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
Agreed.
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Dead.
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed
I
What?
didn't
So
execute
you see,
him.
The culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
It's part of the charter.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Especially when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
No.
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything.
Yeah.
You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Take advantage of them.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means...
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You
Doing
can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes.
Her voice
I've
fits her less and
made
less
some
over time.
mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Yep.
And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
He takes advantage when you're at your weakest. Like they all do.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Bluebeard feels like such a weird and forced addition to this. Butcher didn't say a single word in this whole scene.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for
Yes,
profit.
Bluebeard,
Georgie
finally
killed him.
Make sure I
coming through in the clutch.
You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I was so nice to
He was
him.
beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
She was dead.
You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
Yikes.
So, you won't answer for your employees'
Low blow.
behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
But never delivered on it.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
No
Who
one.
will be the...
Bigby? Miss White?
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Let her
She
talk.
has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't know
Just
what
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons.
Her eyebrows touch like mine do.
Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
You're pathetic.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
your-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good
Yeah,
enough for me?
he is.
Me
Yeah,
too.
he is.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
I'm so glad she's still alive.
That's
Oh, he
too
got a line.
fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment.
Throw him in the
So I
well.
think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Yeah, let me
That
judge
makes
him.
sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Oh. Thought I had more time than that. Bye.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
Wrong.
No, I won't.
Farewell. See ya never.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Such is life and death. I regret nothing. The north wind blows. This choice is blank.
Don't forget this the next time your deputy mayor gets an itch to destroy my worldly possessions.
Hey, Sheriff.
Okay. Hello? Nothing? Was I supposed to just be patient?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Why are we back here?
Come on, Georgie. Oh, shit.
What is happening? There's no models.
Holy shit.
What is happening?
Fuck, no. No, no, no. What am I gonna do now, Vivian? What the fuck do you expect me to do? Ah!
The decapitated wolf?
Shit. Oh, I didn't mean for this to happen.
Her head, her body.
Everything just got so fucked. What were we supposed to do?
Is this nightmares?
It's all over now anyway. No point in moaning about it, I guess.
Okay. What in the world is going on here? I guess I'm supposed to leave? Can I leave? Why am I just a head? Why is she just a floating head? Why are we in like debug mode with no walls? What in the world is happening? Is this a nightmare? Is this how the game? This can't be how the game ends. I'm trying. Okay, so if I go in, what in the world is happening? What is happening?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
I'm not pressing anything. Apparently I freaked it all out. Nope, not pressing a single thing. Why are all these choices blank? What is happening? What is this? Should Buffkin be talking to me? The mirror? Snow? Bluebeard? Anyone? What is happening? Don't put me back into... What is this? It was so great up until now. This is knocking like a whole star off of my final review.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Take this! You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you.
Okay. Let's read this. Insane Episode 5 ending glitch. Ending spoilers. For those who aren't aware, the game can bug out pretty badly after the Crooked Man trial. As best as I can tell, the glitch only happens to people who choose to kill him one way or another. I chose to rip his head off if that has any bearing on it. This isn't my thing. Obviously, I threw him in the well. Before I describe the glitch to those who haven't heard about it, let me preface this with a few things. 1. The third Scarecrow scene from Arkham Asylum has a permanent place in my heart as one of the greatest moments of breaking the fourth wall in fiction history. I've been waiting forever to someone to one-up that scene. 2. I heard a lot of people talk about a crazy twist at the end of the game. I assume this was it. It's not. 3. Auntie Greenleaf's line and another one of us erased from the storybooks stuck with me right before this madness began. Here's what happened. Other sources, including videos like this one that you're watching, can confirm that this is a real glitch and I'm not just making up a creepypasta. Here's an example. After dropping the Crooked Man and his head down the well, the game cuts to the scene one day later when Bigby is getting off the elevator to talk to Snow. I guess we missed something there. Right off the bat, he's invisible except for his teeth. I get silence plus 3 options, all of which say this choice is blank. I figured, okay, some kind of invisibility glamour joke or something with Bigby and Colin, because I press ... and it jumps straight to telling Colin, you know, someone is going to see you line. Then it's a shot of Crane's office with this choice is blank being the only available option for the scene. We got there. The game now cuts back to the scene where you're about to be attacked by the in the Crooked Lair, yes, except some characters are invisible while others are visible. This is the denial part I was talking about in the title, which the title is... doesn't say anything about denial, so whatever. The characters who are invisible are all the ones who are dead. Bloody Mary, Georgie, his girlfriend, and Crooked Man are all invisible, at least in my game. Dee and Jersey, both living, are still clear as day throughout. The invisible ones appear briefly for certain animations, but otherwise cannot be seen. I'm not kidding you. Once again, look up a video of this glitch if you don't believe me. So I'm thinking, this is the big twist. I know what's happening. These fables who were killed are being erased from the storybooks, literally, past and present. Those familiar with the glitch know the next scene all too well. An invisible Vivian carries an invisible Georgie out of the car and into the club. You teleport around a bit outside the Puddin' and Pie. Then you go in and you hear Georgie talking about how it's hopeless and that they're both dead. I was lucky enough to not get the most common glitch in this section. Bigby's bloodied head floating around with eyes missing from the sockets. That's what I have. He was just entirely invisible for me. If you approach the doorway, you can't continue, but you see Vivian's floating head facing Georgie, her body lying dead on the ground. This is the stopping point for the glitch. I thought, okay, I bet when I reload the save, something different will happen. And it did. I reloaded the save. I don't know which option I chose or whether it actually matters, but I didn't see Colin this time. This time I saw Auntie Greenleaf, who said something like, remember this the next time your deputy mayor decides that my possessions need to be destroyed. Which, again, I saw that first, before the Colin thing. And then walked out, leaving me to the glitched Crane's office scene again. Is this a scene from the game elsewhere? Does she ever actually say this? Was this from a cut version of the ending? This sealed the deal for me. Nothing after this would convince me that what I was experiencing was a glitch. I just knew it was part of the game and that Greenleaf was supposed to be tormenting Bigby with some kind of spell. I just had to figure out how to escape the glitch. After a few trips, though, I figured out that I could change the outcome of the Puddin' and Pie scene of the glitch by letting the car go instead of attacking it. It triggers the scene where Bigby picks up the car and begins the chase. Weird, obviously, as we just witnessed the end of the original chase scene. I jumped on the Crooked Man's car, and then all the normal stuff with Bigby waking up happens, except the camera is looking at a different angle, so I see the end of the world as the corner where there are no textures. Okay, I think to myself, now he's going to start to realize something is wrong, and that the witch is screwing with him. Nope, back to the Puddin' and Pie. Now his whole body is rendered, but it doesn't matter. I can't escape that scene. I reload again and again, and eventually one of my reloads fixes the glitch. The game plays as normal. I expect an explanation for what happened anytime. It never happens. I look it up later online, and no one is talking about this incredibly confusing, yet presumably awesome if I could figure it out, ending. I eventually figure out that this is because it doesn't exist. I'm still coming to terms with that. P.S. After watching some videos of the glitch in the middle of writing this, I believe I understand why dead people appear invisible. The Crooked Lair scene is identical in every way when Tweedledum is left alive, except he's there, not really interacting with anything. I suspect all of the dead characters get put on some kind of deceased list where they don't render in the cinematics anymore. So, we're just gonna have to keep trying? What? Yeah. One day later. Neat. Okay, it started a little earlier now. Maybe it's not broken this time.
Hey, Sheriff.
Hey, Fly.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
Okay, it's working properly. What the just happened?
This fucking line.
You don't have to wear the ribbon anymore. Hey, Jack.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Sure.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Okay, it looks like it's working properly. My mind is so blown right this minute. Because that... Oh, man. I wonder if that was supposed to be like an alternate ending.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit!
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I know this isn't your ideal situation here.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
He's not exactly a
Wait,
fast animal.
Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So...
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
Why are they riding in the back and the
What's
pigs
it
riding
like
up
at
front?
the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you.
True.
Be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
Oh my goodness.
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around
Yeah, Bigby's
wolves,
banned from the
so
farm.
You wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
I can't
Bye,
believe
Mr.
that
Wolf.
whatever that was just happened to me. I'm glad it did, but wow.
I wish I could come visit you up at the farm.
Yeah, well, too bad everybody up there hates you. Maybe if you do bad enough here, they'll ban you from Fabletown, too. Then we can go on the run together. You can show me around the Carpathians or something.
Yeah, maybe.
You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road? One last time? Can't be easy getting cigs up at the farm. Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby?
No, not always, but I try.
I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
I cannot.
I can't make any promises.
Yeah, me neither.
Saying goodbye?
Where are you headed?
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
Did you
You've
pull
seen
her
how they
ribbon?
kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that.
No, he couldn't.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
I don't have any cigarettes to give.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Yep. True enough, I guess.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
I'm down for that.
Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
Yeah, no one would have ever known.
Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
No, I didn't like any of those answers.
After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened, when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Well,
you're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Hope you have a good life, and I hope you make some new friends.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
What was all of that? What did you do, Georgie? Yeah, put him out of his misery. 69%. Nice. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? Yeah, of course. Oh, they're talking about killing him in the factory. How did you punish the Crooked Man? Threw him down the witching well. They probably decapitated him, but I know what the witching well is about. Do you accept TJ's gift for Snow? Of course. Who? Hang on. Wait, pause. Who are these 1.5% of utter fucking assholes? Who would do that? He's so nice. He's just a little baby frog, and he wanted to give Snow White a gift, and there's no harm in taking it. Why? Who wouldn't take that? Was it you? Unbelievable. What were your last words to Nerissa? I hope I've done some good here. Yeah, we want to be good people. We all do. Special stats. I fought Bluebeard after the interrogation. I gave Colin a drink. Sent him to the farm. Slapped Crane. Killed the Crooked Man in the witching well. Gave her money right after the fight. Yeah. Smashed up his place. I broke one thing. He wasn't helpful, so I broke one thing. God. Offer Greenleaf a job. Sure, why not? She's powerful. Drank with Grin. Yeah. Again, why not? Made a deal with Jack. That seemed like the only thing that really made sense there. Brought Snow along with me to the Trip Trap. Yeah, that worked out okay. Chose to wait for Tiny Tim. Again, who doesn't? He accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. Oh, animals! I wish there was percentages on this. But this. Ooh, it makes me mad that people didn't choose that. Well. Oh, and then that ending. Like, what are they trying to say? That Nerissa is actually Faith? Is she in disguise? Is Nerissa dead? Is Faith dead? Who's alive? What's happening? And then I went after her, but it cut it off. I don't know what happened. Oh, I'm stressed about that ending. But Crooked Man got what he deserved. The murders were solved. Almost all the truly bad people were dead. The Tweedles are just dumb gangsters. They're Batman villains. They they'll work for whatever criminal type person is around. They probably work for Bluebeard next, honestly. But Georgie, animal, dead. Jersey Devil, whatever. Looks like a freaking monster. Probably is. He's still hanging around, but without any big bad guiding him. He's probably just going to haunt people on the turnpike and scare Liv Morgan or something like that. Bloody Mary, she had to die. She's too much. And then I mean, we could have imprisoned the Crooked Man, but that never goes well. He's just going to get out on appeal. And me. Hey, that's me. Yes, big special thanks to Bill Willingham and Travis Buckingham. Thank you so much for giving me Fables. And thank you for giving me this game, because I loved it. And I am going to keep it at the 5-star, because we'll see. I'm going to try a few things out later off stream. I own all of that. Dang, they got this is like the first book, and then these are like books like 13, 18, 11. Like these are like probably later than that. These are all from like probably book 13 to 20 something. That's quite the selection. Alright, so yeah, we got our book of Fables. So we missed some. 1 and 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, just 1 and 5. So yeah, going back and making a few different decisions will unlock those, but I want to know if I can do it quickly, like if I can just skip through the chapter, because I had to watch that whole conversation again, which I didn't want to do. Player choices? Is this the... Wait, go back. Player choices. I'm shocked that that's that low. My prime suspect. Like, how could it have been Georgie? I didn't even know he existed. Like, someone else, maybe? Again, who doesn't offer Flycatcher the job? That's not as inexcusable as this, but achievements, we got them all. These are just complete chapter 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what does this say? Once upon a time there was a wolf who ruled the land. He was much feared, but soon he mended his evil ways. And all were happy. Beginning of the end, this house of straw, the silver bullet, my last cigarette, the north wind blows, happily ever after. Are we? Yeah. Now I just want to see if I choose to play. What? These aren't the ones. Oh, I can choose individual scenes. Okay, good. Perfect. So I can probably just skip to the places I need to. Okay, good. Well, that helps. Well, I'll do that later. So now we got just a little bit of Genshin bosses to fight real quick. But, wow. Really enjoyed this a lot. Not what I... Well, it kind of is what I expected, because like I said, I've watched the Batman one before. But, pretty good. Pretty good.